YouTube friends, welcome to my channel. This is Rai Rai with my husband travel buddy Alan. We're traveling to the city of Malaga in Spain. Join us as we visit the Palacio de Gibralfaro. Don't forget to subscribe! From the Alcazaba, we proceeded to Palacio de Gibralfaro, which is another uphill and requires a lot of walking to reach the top. Just like in Alcazaba, every time I felt my knees are shaking, we stop and take a rest and have some pictures. I'm getting really tired. We've been walking for more than 30 minutes now, and it seems we're not even halfway to the top. It's a good thing that we have a nice view in here, and we can relax a little bit. Alan and I are both encouraging each other that we can do this. We're here anyway, no backing out. We're just gonna make the most out of it. And after more minutes of walking, we finally reached the top.
Hola, this is Rai Rai and this is Alan. We're now here in Malaga, Spain, and it's believed that we went up here in Gibralfaro Castle. It's sort of like, I can't count how many steps we did, but it's at least an hour of walking upwards. So we're now here on top of it, and you can see the view of Malaga. That is the breathtaking view of Malaga. We're now gonna go downstairs to see the 36th Museum of Malaga. So I'll keep you posted.
The magnificent Castillo de Gibralfaro sits on a high hill overlooking Malaga city and port and dates back to the 10th century. The image of Gibralfaro is well known. You can see it in both Malaga city and province seal and flag. The hill where the Gibralfaro is situated forms part of the Montes de Malaga mountain range, located to the east and north of Malaga city. This land is protected by the Montes Natural Park status. Gibralfaro has been the site of fortifications since the Phoenician foundation of Malaga city circa 770 BC. The location was fortified by Caliph Abd al-Rahman III in 929 CE. At the beginning of the 14th century, Yusuf I of the Kingdom of Granada expanded the fortifications within the Phoenician lighthouse enclosure and erected a double wall to the Alcazaba. The name is said to be derived from Arabic, Jebel, rock or mount, and Greek, the word for light. Gibralfaro, meaning rock of light. The castle is famous for its 3-month siege in year 1487 by the Catholic monarch, King Ferdinand and Queen Isabella, which ended when hunger forced the Arabs to surrender. The building that was the former gunpowder magazine of Gibralfaro Castle has been home to the Interpretation Center since July 29th of year 1998. Here, visitors can explore the life of the castle as a military garrison and coastal watchtower from year 1487 to year 1925, understanding it against the backdrop of the ups and downs of the city. The tour starts with a large model of Muslim Malaga placed over a view of today's Malaga, contrasting it with three-dimensional shapes and street plans, which highlights some unique buildings. The characteristic uniforms of each epoch are identified by century in large display cabinets against the wall, together with furniture, weapons, wherein some of them temporarily on loan from the Museo del Ejército, documents, etchings, and drawings, and summary of the major events of its century. Particular importance is given to the 18th century, highlighting the figure of Joseph Carreon de Mula, the port watchman and cartographer, to whom we owe the most important map of the city, made in year 1791, and who had his observation post in the highest tower of the fortress. In one of the display cabinets is exhibited a training model of the corvette San Telmo, as an important reminder of the real Escuela Nautica de San Telmo. This was constructed in year 1787 and restored for display in this interpretation center. Several display cases placed between the arches in the center of the room narrate the visit, at the same time as presenting a collection of navigation instruments from the era. Stamps showing military uniforms and their corresponding lead soldiers. Miniatures of the Regimiento Fijo de Malaga, battalion in the uniform of year 1805. Reproductions of decks of playing cards that were very popular among soldiers of all periods, and many more. These items help the visitor to understand the long military use of the castle and make good use of the surviving walls of the old gunpowder magazine. At the center, we can see a large model of the city, with the 16th century defensive walls centered on Mount Gibralfaro and her foothills. The model depicts the castle, the Alcazaba, and other buildings in the area, such as the Bull Ring, City Hall, the Cathedral, and the Palacio de la Aduana. The model gives you an idea about the route around the walls of the fortress, where you can enjoy a stunning panoramic view of the entire city. From the Interpretation Center, we explored more the outside part of the castle. We went up from its walls, where visitors can get spectacular view of the city. I can imagine how the soldiers were walking through these walls to guard the castle against possible intruders. Alan is very interested and curious about these walls. He really checks on every details and wants to climb up every tower he sees.
Hola, hola. This is Alan's favorite place, the top part. I'm too tired. Too tired of climbing every steps.
This was considered the most impregnable fortress on the Iberian Peninsula for a time. It has 2 lines of walls and 8 towers. The outer wall meets the Corazza. Zigzagging walls arranged to link to the Alcazaba castle. Inside, you can walk around the whole perimeter of the fortress. I'm really so tired and wanted to go down. But the problem is, we can't find the way out.
There's a... See? We're climbing up.
Instead of going down, the more we go up. After several minutes of going up and down the walls, we finally found the way out. We're really about to go down, but I heard that music being played by this man on his guitar. It's the Alhambra. That music, the memories of Alhambra, really makes me so excited. Because tomorrow, our next destination is to visit Granada. We're gonna go to Alhambra.
We're close to the challenge now.
There's the challenge right here.
I want to do it somewhere here. Okay. Slowly. My goodness, it's so slow. It's just like stepping on snow. Slowly.
Okay,
There you go.
we survived that sharp downward pathwalk. We're going down now and go to the city. As we walk along the city, we need to look for a place where we can eat. We're very tired and hungry, and I think I can eat a lot. After having that sumptuous lunch, we went back to Plaza de la Constitucion. This has been the hub of Malaga's life from the time of Reconquest, when it was known as 4th Street Square or Plaza de la Cuatro Calles. It was also known as Plaza Mayor or Main Square until it was renamed in year 1812 as Plaza de la Constitucion. Malaga City Council was located here until year 1869, and the Casa del Corregidor or Mayor's House, the jail, the Audiencia, the Convent of the Agustins, and even other tourist points of interest, such as the Sociedad Económica de Amigos del País, have all occupied buildings in the square. Just about 2 to 3 minutes walk from the plaza is the Cathedral of Malaga. It is a Roman Catholic church in the city of Malaga, in Andalusia in southern Spain. It is in the Renaissance architectural tradition. The cathedral is located within the limits defined by a now missing portion of the medieval Moorish walls, the remains of which surround the nearby Alcazaba and the castle of Gibralfaro. It was constructed between year 1528 and year 782. Its interior is also in Renaissance style. Malaga is a municipality of Spain in the autonomous community of Andalusia. It is the second most populous city of Andalusia after Seville, and the sixth most populous in Spain. It lies on the Costa del Sol of the Mediterranean, east of the Strait of Gibraltar and the north of Africa. Malaga's history spans about 2,800 years, making it one of the oldest cities in Europe and one of the oldest continuously inhabited cities in the world. For some trivia about the city, the famous painter and sculptor Pablo Picasso, Hebrew poet and Jewish philosopher Solomon Ibn Gabirol, and the actor Antonio Banderas were born in Malaga. This ends our visit here in the city of Malaga. Our next destination is Granada, Spain. Thank you for watching! Stay tuned for our next travel video as we explore the beautiful Alhambra in the city of Granada. Don't forget to like, leave a comment, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more updates. Thank you and bye-bye!